Morning guys, driving to work. Happy Valentine's Day. I realize you're watching this the day after Valentine's Day, but I wanted to do something different with the vlog today. I'm going to tell you a little story, and then Stephanie's going to tell you the same story from her point of view, and then you'll see the footage from Austin's Valentine's party at school. The story I'm going to tell involves a guy who'd been dating a girl for just about 2 months. I met Stephanie on December 7th, and our first Valentine's Day. I remember what I was wearing. I remember everything about our first Valentine's Day. I was wearing a white shirt with a black sweater vest over it. I've said that before, that I was into sweater vests at the time. And I had it all planned out. She was working for a banking company doing like paperwork, kind of a lot of processing stuff like she does now, only it was for credit cards, and she also did lost and stolen credit cards and stuff. Got a shift. Here, we'll go fourth early. We'll go fourth so I can vlog instead of shift. So she was working at a bank. I went and picked her up. When I picked her up, there was a box of chocolates and a pair of warm, cute gloves on the seat for her. There also was a blindfold. So she thought the gloves were cute and the blindfold was cute. So I blindfolded her, and this was in my little Ford Festiva, and we drove, and she had no idea where we were going. Especially, she didn't know that earlier in the day, her favorite thing in the entire world at that time was corn dogs from a place called Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle is a place that has fry sauce. I think I've mentioned them before. But her favorite thing in the whole world was corn dogs from Arctic Circle. So we drove up to Bountiful, where I was living at the time, where my mom lives now. I was living at my parents' house. And as we walked in, I took off her blindfold to where I had a candle set up, I had a rose in a vase, I had a cool little box I had bought in an antique store that I think she still has somewhere, and corn dogs, and a little thing on the table that said "Reserved for Love." So I was doing well. It was pretty good, pretty sweet stuff. And I was broke as a joke at this time. I'd been home like 2 months from my mission, and I was making like $6 an hour working in a dry cleaner. So then we went up to my mom's house, and when we got up to my mom's house, I was like, well, let's watch a movie. And I put in Cool as Ice, which is a really terrible movie with Vanilla Ice in it. But I was just kidding, and after watching a little bit of Cool as Ice, I was like, wait, this isn't the right movie. And I threw in 16 Candles, which Stephanie loves 16 Candles. She's a big Molly Ringwald fan, especially at that time she was. So we watched 16 Candles. Then, at the end of the movie, we went out into my mom's front room where her piano is, and I had learned the song Hero by Enrique Iglesias, which is Stephanie and I's song, mostly just because it was on constantly when we were dating. But I had learned it on the piano. I had gone and bought the sheet music and did my best. And I don't think I had it perfect, but it sounded pretty good. And that's how we spent our first Valentine's Day. I got her chocolates, gloves, blindfolded her, took her to a romantic dinner of corn dogs, and then up to my mom's house for 16 Candles and me playing Hero on the piano. And that's probably the peak of romanticness of my entire life. I don't think I've ever done anything so romantic. And now you're going to see Stephanie's rendition, and then you'll also see stuff from Austin's party, so hopefully you had a good Valentine's Day.
Alright, so I guess I'm supposed to tell you guys about our first Valentine's Day, and we'll see how it compares to Gabe's. Keep in mind, it was 10 years ago, and I don't have the best memory, so if I messed up, I'm sorry. I remember Gabe picking me up from work, I think, and at the time I really liked Arctic Circle corn dogs. I was a cheap date, I don't know. He took me, I don't remember if I was blindfolded or not that date. Took me to Arctic Circle, and he had reserved a table, and the people there had put down, they had the little triangles that they set up that have their specials. They flipped it inside out and wrote "Reserved for Love," and there was a flower and a little jewelry box that he got in an antique store with a little painting on it don't remember what else was there. We had Arctic Circle corn dogs. And afterwards we went back to his house, and he had learned to play our song on the piano, which our song is Hero by Enrique Iglesias. And that was super sweet. And he put in the movie Cool as Ice, and he was only going to have me watch a second of it, just as like a trick, because that wasn't the movie we were going to watch. I don't remember what movie we ended up watching, or what we were planning on watching. I know that we ended up watching more of Cool as Ice with Vanilla Ice in it than he had planned, because we got sucked into it for some reason. It's a funny movie. I don't know if it's supposed to be that funny, but it is kind of funny. And it was just really sweet. I don't know. I'm sure I'm missing something, and I'm sorry. I don't have the best memory. The Arctic Circle, Cool as Ice, and he learned to play our song on the piano. I don't know. It was really sweet, and I loved it. He's usually really good at romantic stuff on Valentine's, on everything. He's pretty good at the romantic stuff, so it's not like it's the only romantic thing he's ever done for me, and then so it stands out a lot, because I'm sure, because there was another time that he picked me up after work and took me up into the mountains, and he had brought a little barbecuer, and we had a little picnic up in the mountains. I don't know, he does a lot of romantic things, which is why I love him. It's very sweet, but I think that's all for our first Valentine's Day. He's just a romantic kind of guy, I guess.
We can see your and you know what? You three girls, you can go that way so she can get in. Oh, Alyssa, I bet you love being in the back row today. You hardly are ever in the back row. Okay, everybody look at me. We're going to do nice and then silly. Jonah, put it down for a minute. Okay, we need to see everybody's faces. Ready? Nice face. 1, 2, 3, smile. Oh, put your hands down. Whose hands are up? Okay. Okay, you know what? I need Ryder and Jared to hold still. Aiden, I need your face. Aiden, up on your knees, Ryder. Okay, ready? There we go. Okay, 1. Put it down for a second, Jonah. I want to see your face. Amelia, no smiling, no. You have to do mean face, okay? Really mean. Like one of these boys is trying to kiss you mean. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Silly face. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, silly. Oh, Jared, your head's gonna fall off.
Hey, that's a different version of Don't Eat Pete. It's called Don't Eat Cupid.
Don't Eat Cupid. What are we doing over here?
Eating donuts.
We have
I'm
the
taking
treats.
my donuts.
We have Don't Eat Pete.
Hey.
Coloring. They're making a craft over there. They're reading a book.
Don't eat Casper, don't eat Santa.
Those are pretty good ones, Elijah. What?
Alyssa, she gave me a little hole. In today's class, I made a Legend of Zelda guy.
Wow.
With the
I don't want to play starter. Oh, come on, take us. Heads down, thumbs up.
No peeking. Put your head down, Sam. Put your thumb up.
He doesn't want to play.
Okay.
And he can't help me.
Yeah, you can help people though if you're looking. Remember to put your thumb down if somebody touches it.
Put your thumbs down. If somebody touches it, put your thumb down.
And if somebody touches it, then you put it down.
Now what do you say?
Stand up. If you got touched, stand up.
Wow.
Oh, there's too many standing.
How many? Did you guys only all touch one person?
I touched one.
One person? One person?
And I touched
Okay.
That is cool, Sam. Did you make that?
No, my sister helped me with
Your sister helped you? That's pretty awesome. I like it.
Nope, that's not
That's pretty cool.
That's Alyssa.
Those are cool Valentines. Look at that Pokemon box. That is awesome. I heart Pokemon. that is cool. I love that, bud. That is so cool. That is awesome, Max. Nice. I love your ship.
Here.
Is anyone else missing?
Oh, M&M. Mommy.
So Jack's
M&M.
missing too? Okay,
Jack and Brayden.
Jack and Brayden are both missing.
It's a Desiree. I called from Desiree.
Awesome.
This is from Jack.
That's love stuff.